Hello, hello. Welcome back to my little corner of the internet. It is great to hear from you all. I know that I've been kind of MIA for a while. I apologize. I know I'm terrible. But if you don't follow me on Twitter or Discord, then you don't know the big news. I have been sick, mega sick. It's been awful. And the reason for that is I am gonna be a mom. It's very good news. The sickness, not so much, but the pregnancy, I'm very excited about. Moving on from that, today I wanted to talk to you guys about a channel that I came across that is piqued my curiosity in a way that it doesn't happen very often. It's one of those family channels. It's called OK Baby. And it's about this family, and at first you wouldn't think there's anything weird about the channel at all until they went viral for this video about them breaking up. A bunch of different YouTubers reacted to it. It was fun. It was great time.
Overwhelmed so easily, my anxiety creeps inside of me. Are you gonna cry? No.
Nobody's as happy during a breakup.
What to do, and so we made the decision just to kind of not do anything.
Actually, I tried a lot to vlog, but it was just we were going through a lot of emotions and a lot of at least I was going through a lot of sad emotions, so
A lot of you guys didn't know.
They just share the most personal shit of all time. It's wild to me that anyone would think it's a good idea. It feels like she intimidated him into making this video.
Can you please clarify that I wasn't cheating? 'Cause
yeah, you weren't cheating.
People
weren't
will
cheating.
dig into
You
that.
did a lot of things that bothered me. I wouldn't consider them full-blown cheating, but it was definitely
Close.
lines
Oscar,
that
I'm
we
not
shouldn't have
keeping
crossed.
that.
Alright, fine.
Anyway, awkward breaking up aside, from there, you're just like, okay, well, a family vlog channel breaking up. Surely that means the end of the channel, right? In this case, no, which is why it's kind of interesting in a weird sort of way, because I don't think I've ever seen a channel doing what they're trying to do. Essentially, they're documenting their divorce, the woman moving out, all this stuff. They're making videos like my reaction to my ex's new apartment, Q&A, he's moving on, dating other people, getting back together. And then they got videos like showing the kids, the new apartment, the guy talking about his reaction to Kira, who's the wife, leaving, moving out, her being excited about her own apartment, like all this stuff, which the reason why I guess I find it interesting is because in this channel, they document stuff to like an extremely awkward level. Like, look at this. Look at how they're doing this whole setup here.
Good morning, you guys. Check out what a beautiful little surprise I got to wake up to today. Oh, you already know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, look at you. I think she's trying to show off her dress. But, Tinny, this is what I'm really here to talk about. What happened there? You guys, literally the first thing that happened when I woke up my eyes was Tinny came walking into the room and all I could see was pen marks all over her mattress and take it to a new place, which I'm kind of excited to see.
You haven't seen it yet.
Am I going inside or am I just like dropping it off and saying peace?
We didn't think about
Yeah, well, okay, we'll talk about that. Well, thanks for helping me out. I'll be right back.
Right back. Yeah, right. You never love that thing. Look, I've been with you in a relationship. I know it doesn't seem like it here, but you're slow as hell when you do that. So I'll see you in like hours.
Maybe that was just the only time I got away from you when we were together.
Oh,
You ever think about that?
Also, another thing, you don't have hours. So you got like 30 minutes. Nervous about today. Like I wasn't sure if I would feel emotional or like, well, you know, just like what's gonna happen. But to be honest, like I feel fine. I don't feel like super sad or anything. I'm just kind of like right now in the mode of packing and like getting it done. But I do feel very anxious. Like yesterday and today, my heart is like so fast and I can't get a grip on it for the life of me. So that's an update on how I'm feeling.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's done. Let's go see what Kira has to say about that timing. She's missing out on a real man. How was that for timing?
You done?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's impressive. That is impressive, actually. How come you figure it out when I leave? Huh? That's always how men work. I always figure it out too late. If you would have done this, we would be together. If you would have just learned to pack quicker, we could have made it work.
You learn best from all of them. You can have them.
Okay, thanks, but like, what do we do with them?
You keep them or throw them away.
That's so rude to throw them away.
I know, considering you never read them all.
I read most of them. I always saved them for when we got in a big fight, and we got in way more big fights than books that you could ever hold in 2 hands.
You should have read them. You should have studied them, okay, before.
But this is the only time he ever said them. If you want to go there.
True.
So do
Well,
we.
no, I said some of these, like, on the
Like, I
radio.
like your body. Good butt.
Should we make a video of me going through these? Your sense of style is totally awesome. Number 2. You are the most awesome mother in the world.
It's fill in the blank. He didn't come up with all these on his own, okay?
It is fill in the blank. Number 3. You have the funniest laugh. You actually do. Hey, I'm still telling the truth on all these. Number 4. You are awesomely talented at making babies. Hey, dude. I'm proud of myself. Number 5. It was awesome to know you when I did.
And it is did. Past tense.
Yeah.
You knew it.
Number 6, if you were a holiday, you'd be Valentine's Day. That's the first line. Number 7, it's awesome going to bed every night with you. Okay, I'm done reading these.
Like they're going through old love letters to each other, essentially. And he's just like, the thing I appreciated about you most was that fat badonk. I can't imagine growing up and like as their kids and then looking at this channel like, well, this is weird. But in a way, a part of me also thinks that this is strangely helpful. Because I think part of the toxicity, I hate using that word, but let's just say goop. Part of the goop, the nastiness of the family channels, is they portray this like perfect, amazing life most of the time, at least the successful ones. They're basically like a walking, talking Pinterest board where they show the best things, the coolest layouts of like the room and like stuff that most people, it's just not part of their reality. Most people, you vacuum the house, you clean the toilet, you're feeling accomplished for the day. But with the family channels, it's like, not only do we have 14,000 kids, but the house is spotless all the time. We can do it all. When in reality, they probably have a house cleaner and a part-time nanny or something like that. People need help. Raising kids is not easy. Even if you only have one, I can't imagine having like 5 of them. Props to all the people out there that do. I have a lot of respect if you can balance it. But anyway, I do somewhat appreciate the lack of perfection that this portrays. Like, they definitely are showing their flaws here. But I don't know how good being around this is for the kids. But for the most part, it looks like when they're talking about the breakup stuff, it's solely on these 2 guys. I did browse through the videos. I didn't sit here and watch like 400 hours of things. No, but I did go through, and from what I have seen, they keep things, when it's just the 2 of them, it's different than when they're around the kids for the most part, aside from some like snippy comments, but they don't sit there like, going through a divorce. Let's interview the kids and see what they think. Like, that's not happening, which I do appreciate. But I think this opens up the floor for some interesting conversations. Like, do you think this is over the line? Or do you think this is acceptable? Or do you think this is even needed in an online space? Like, I think for me, I'm torn. I think part of me feels like this whole thing is just dumb because I personally am not a big family channel person. It's not my cup of tea. But then the other part of me is like, look, they're showing what it's like to live in a house where the parents aren't together, and they're struggling with that and going through that, and they're documenting that. So that is somewhat interesting. Like, if this was a television documentary or something, I feel like people would think it was less controversial than it being a YouTube channel. Maybe it's because of the like, if it's a television documentary, it's like a one-done thing, but if it's a YouTube channel, it's just an ongoing thing. There's the whole debate about whether or not it's healthy for kids to be involved in family channels. Personally, I don't see the appeal. Like, when I have a kid, they're not going to be on my channel. They're not going to be on any of my social media. That's not for them. When they get older, if they want to be, that's different. But I'm not going to shove their face. I'm not going to shove a camera in their face, like, at birth. I find that stuff to be very weird, but to each their own. I'm not a psychologist, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that was pretty much today's video. Also, before I go, I just want to give a shout out to these lovely artists on the channel. Oddity, as usual, makes the majority of the art you see, but this little one right here, this little cutie patootie, was made by Hopeless Peaches. We love Hopeless Peaches. She's a great artist. Go check out her channel. She's doing good stuff out there. And if you guys are ready and able, you should check out her GoFundMe. She's going through some hard times right now and is raising money to get in a new housing situation due to some unfortunate events, which is why I commissioned her for this cute little baby. So thank you, Hopeless Peaches, and I'll leave a link down in the description for that, so you guys can donate as well if you are ready and able to. Please do not put yourself in a weird financial situation for that. And as always, if you like my content, be sure to leave me that like, throw me that sub, and join our community. We are numbing that pain with constant killer content, and you know that I'm gonna see you next time. Thanks for watching.